All right, good evening, everyone. I know it's been a while since we've had our cam up and running, but God willing, in a few hours of work, it's fixed again, and we have a new backdrop. As you can see, it's a little dark, but it, worked with what I got. So today we're jumping into Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. I've been playing the tutorial of this game for a few days now, trying to grasp the mechanics and everything. I got off the ship one time, the other times not so lucky. But I've done my research. I've kind of devised a build. Now, it hasn't been used in practice. We'll figure that out as we get to it. But I do know that the game has built-in mods and this thing called a gift bag. So we'll be using a few of those, just basic things, and see where it gets us. So let's go ahead and get started on a new story, because I don't have one. And classic mode is the middle ground, so we're going to start there. If I really enjoy the game, which I believe I am, we'll have some replays of the game, higher difficulties, just like Baldur's Gate. But for now, just need to get past character design. Let's see, we're going to be playing as Fane as the Origin. I looked at the custom characters in the game that they have. Like, you can pick generic humans, dwarves, elves, and things, and undead, but I didn't really like them. They didn't have anything special. Like, these Origins, like, they have special abilities. Like, this guy has time warp. When someone ends a turn, they get an extra free turn. Like, it sounds really good. Now, is he a really good character? That I don't know. But we'll figure that out. So let's go ahead and do our presets. When I was playing the hey Stevie, when I was playing the tutorial, Summoner seemed really good for my play style, so that's what we'll be starting as. Conjurer, well, Summoner, Conjurer, I think it's the same thing. And then we're gonna click a wizard starting preset, because I found out your preset only affects your gear. The audio is good. I appreciate it, man. But everything else is kind of made up as you go. So that's basically just going to give us 2 poison ones, which Fane being an undead, he heals with poison. Like, that's his talent. And Genius gives crit chance, but that's not really relevant, at least not at level 1. Let me zoom in here. I don't think there's much we can do with customizations. It does look kind of good though. Yeah, we'll just keep the classic. And then color wise, snow's a little too white. Guess we'll just stay antiquated. That's like the defaults, I believe. And let's go over to presets. So I don't know a lot about these, but I know that you get these like every few levels. So yeah, I know that part. Thank you. We are gonna play a summoner, and then secondary to being a summoner, we're gonna go Geomancer. And because he's undead, he has a secondary inherent trait that lets him lockpick, so we're gonna go Thievery just to make that better. Not worried about this other stuff right now. And I've read over all of these traits. I get how some of them are for specific builds, but I'm playing with a full party. From what I read, Lone Wolf is better if you have like 2 people, but I'm playing full party, so I'm going to take Glass Cannon, even though it means I'm susceptible to statuses. But I can't speak past the ship, but in the ship there weren't many statuses, so we're going to take it. So we have the multiplier, undead bonus, Glass Cannon. What else do we have here? Tags. Origin characters, tags are like pre-selected, so I can't adjust these. And instruments. I mean, undead doesn't really have lungs, so playing the flute doesn't make sense. I mean, the cello kind of sounds nice. The ode sounds more like a guitar, though. We'll go with that. And excuse me. In terms of stats, I didn't even think about attributes when I was making character designs. I was just picking like a class and traits. We're gonna be a caster, so I don't think we need Constitution. We can keep 2 intelligence. Memory sounds important. Gives me more spells. I'd like to have more spells. Let's do that. Okay, so we have a undead. He's not a wizard. Summoner with intelligence, extra spell, earth, poison, and summoning. And he can pick locks. What skill? Oh, yeah, I need to pick skills to play with. That's kind of important. Let's do Conjure Incarnate. That was my favorite spell out of all the starter stuff I saw. Totems, it's just another summon. I tried this dimensional bolt thing and it sucks because it gives you a random element, so it could be good or bad. You never know what you're getting. In my opinion, it's not worth gambling. Maybe it's better later, I don't know. Farsighted Fusion. Extra 7 magic armor. Boost 25% damage to your incarnate. I think I'd rather have an attack spell because I have 2 summons. Fortify, that gives me armor. Removes conditions. I'll pick that up later, maybe. Contamination. Deal 4 to 5 poison to enemies, undead, allies around you. You can poison them. It's okay. Fossil rock. Create an old surface where it lands. 6 to 7 earth damage. Explode, so I can hit multiple targets with it. Poison darts. It's just a smaller area, but it's poison damage. We're gonna have poison once, so I don't think we need poison dart necessarily. Let's take Fossil Strike. Okay. I think we're set. Yeah, we have our skills. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I almost started without picking skills. That would have been rough. Okay, and let's just listen to a story for fun. Anyone that hasn't played this game like I have. I've listened to all these when I was going through the tutorial, but they add a lot of flavor to your character.
Oh, don't stare. How would you look after eons in some ghastly crypt? Your people are rather prone to death. Mine are not. Yet when I emerged from my completely unjustified imprisonment, I found them gone. Our culture forgotten. Any trace of the world I knew all but obliterated. I must even hide my true face beneath an ever-shifting mask for fear you savages will attack me. That is how I wander this strange world. Trying to uncover the truth about a history you primitive people never even knew existed.
Oh, right. That's the origin. That's not the beginning of the game. Okay. Let's Beware playing as undead poses risk and benefits. Undead must veil their true selves from living. A risk being attacked, healing, which the spells will damage you, poison heals you. Undeads can pick locks with a bony finger, can survive the scourge of death. Okay. That's great and all. In other words, we need to keep a mask on.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began.
You know, Fane really plays like a necromancer, like in that little origin video.
Just as I'd planned.
But
I was shackled.
necromancer skills I've seen in the beginning area suck.
And sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
Now that I think about it, they don't really explain what Godwoken is. Like, I didn't do many dialogues because I wanted to experience all of this first time on the stream, but like when I made my character, like they don't really detail that.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now, no need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Look, she's got 2 wands as well. Oh shit. She's got a lot of magic armor.
Well now, aren't you a curious sight? If I'd had a mask to hide my bones as well as yours, maybe I'd still be walking around today.
Okay, so I already have a mask, that's good.
Where'd you get it? There can't be many curios like that in the world.
A face ripper? Using a face ripper, rip the faces from mortal creatures. Boast that you crafted it yourself. Sure.
Is that a fact? And your voice? You ripped that from them too? I've never heard such silken tones from a naked skull.
Okay, let's say we can project our voice in other people's heads. We're that powerful.
So powerful that you've been overpowered by clowns in red capes and a glowing necklace? Well, colour me impressed.
This skull's kind of a dick.
Still, you'd best keep that mask on. The living don't take kindly to seeing their future staring back at them.
That's fair. Okay. Alright, now we can play. So we have our 3 starter skills. Play dead. Pull enemies into thinking you're dead. Cooldown to the skills will be paused. Any action you take, cancel the status. Does not break invis or sneaking. Okay, so that's almost like invulnerability. They think you're dead, they won't hit you, right? Time warp. I can't cast it because I'm not enough source points. Well, I don't know how to get those. We'll just move this. Oh, bar's locked. Move that off to the side because I can't use it. Red scroll. Fireball scroll. Ooh, we start with fireball. Oh, it only does 67 damage. I guess it's not anything like the other game. In my other game, whenever I say that for reference, I'm talking about Baldur's Gate 3. It's my baseline because I played that game before this, and it was made by the same studio, so I expect some similarities. Turn into human, lizard, elf, towards dwarf. Let's turn into an elf.
Something has changed. You are you, but more. You are another, but not. You look to your hands, your belly, your feet. Flesh you don't know, molded into unfamiliar shapes. You cradle your aching head, where another's memories and wisdoms mix with your own. Your fingers trace a line from your head to your face, feeling not the creases of the mask, but the porous surface of new skin. You lower your arm, blink twice, and step forward in this new guise.
Cool. So now I'm an elf. And I have a new ability. Flesh Sacrifice. Gain 1 action point immediately and a 10% damage boost for 2 turns at the cost of 1 constitution. Any actions over your maximum are lost. That's actually not good for me because I already start with max like AP each turn. And all of my spells cost 2, so having 1 extra is like not gonna help me. But I mean, I guess it's better than scaring everybody as a skeleton. Okay, let's just move this stuff way over here out of the way. Scrolls. Let's just space that out from our hard, or like our, not hard, but our regular skill bar. Alright, so let's start looting. Why is the game dragging like that? Is it because I raised the graphics? Let's see. Maybe it's because I'm streaming right now. I need to limit it a little bit. I don't know what to change though. We'll just leave it. Let's see if it keeps doing it. If it does, we'll down the graphics a little. Elf is the best. Get extra AP. Yeah, but I picked glass cannon, so like I start with max AP every turn, right? That's what the thing said. Camera stop following your party. You can look around freely using arrow keys. Okay. Well, I kind of figured that. Baldur's Gate's set up that way. Let's see. Oh, our first door to lockpick. At least it's not a mini game, it's just a loading sequence. It says deck of cards. A rug. Can't take the rug. Must be too heavy. Just lockpick the next door. You can use up your AP and gain more AP after. Oh, that's true. That's very true. Oops. Oh, look at that. He's like an avatar over here, stomping and shit. Wait, can I break the door? Is there anyone behind it? No. Let's see what this looks like. That's legit. I can bust. Okay. So I don't even need lockpicking. I can break doors. You stepped in oil. Oil surfaces slow you down and can also be ignited. Every surface has its own. Okay. You can move a candle into poison surface to set it on fire. Blow up the door. Well, I think I already blew up the door. We're good there.
About splinters.
We poisoned? Oh, that's right, because I'm an undead. So the poison effect is really good for me because that heals me. Cool. I mean, I kind of plan on that with the wands, but can you pick up the candle? No. I guess you can move it, just not pick it up. It's like all these anatomy signs and maps. bottle. Oh, there's healing. Well, I can't use healing potions. That actually doesn't help me. Federal item also instantly heals you when you click on it in a hotbar. Let's see. I don't have a bedroll. Where do I find a bedroll? Oh wait, why am I going backwards? We can just walk through the next one. Oh, I got slowed because of the oil. That oil's gonna be really good if it like always slows and it's not like a chance.
And key.
I love that, can open any door without a lockpick. That's so nifty. Let's see. Ah, it is just like what I can hide as a barrel. Can equip an item, open inventory. Did I pick up a armor? The bucket is a helmet as armor. Okay. No. Alright, so let's see if we can sneak out and steal from this guy. He's sleeping. It shouldn't be that hard. Big pocket. He's got arrowheads, gold, wine, keys. What just happened? Oh, wait. Oh well, we want all of them. We're gonna take all his shit while he's sleeping. Just the it's an old barrel. Let's take that. Okay, we're not strong enough to take that. Alright, well, let's just put it back. Hold Alt to highlight loot. Oh yeah, there's more stuff. I bet that'll wake him up if I open that door.
Boring.
Let's see what this guy's got to say.
Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
Sure.
A gentleman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull, and I guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal.
And what's in it for me?
Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
Sure.
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring Magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
Is my shift over?
He would wake up when I try to freeze this guy. Yeah, I'm here to relieve you.
You're no Magister. You're
Sometimes
a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy
you'll
elf?
be able to persuade the
your words
person you're
carefully.
talking to. Your answer, your stats,
Make
persuasion.
a new face.
This guy. So we don't have persuasion yet. That's something we need to learn. Let's ignore him and open the door.
One more step, and it will be your last.
Bet.
A collared sauce freak thinks he can clobber a red? Damn fool.
Alright, first fight.
I should have known there'd be trouble.
Alright, combat Divinity 2 is played in rounds with AP. I know that part. Left to right, your turn order. Okay. I don't want to hit myself with the oil. If I aim behind him, will it hit me? Perfect. Let's make our... Wait. Yeah, let's make a totem. Old totem. That's unique. Definitely don't have that in other... let's make it an incarnate. Also in the oil. Oh, he got first turn too. Nice. And he can also use Fossil Strike.
The prisoner's buoyant voice darkens
That was
as his
easy.
gaze finds the sunken hollows that once held your eyes.
Ah, freedom. Tastes better than wine. I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I did give my word I'd set you free, lad. Say your prayers while you've breath to speak them. The halls await.
Oh shit. We're standing on fire. Blew us up. That wasn't nice, considering I saved you, dude. 30 health. That's a problem. How far can I go away with 2? Oh, there's another barrel. I can't go that way. I have 20 hit points. Let's see if we can kill him before he kills us. I think that's the play. Let's do this. The oil should trigger the fire, right?
Prepare yourself.
Okay. 11 damage. Summon a totem back here next to him. It's gonna be a fire totem. And we have 2 action points left. Let's get out of the fire.
You there. Come here.
Okay, Carnot. And camera angle's all for it here. Let's see, go get a hit on him. My Carnot died. That's not good for me. And now the totem can't hit him. I don't have a wand yet. Can I attack him directly? Oh, we know Kung Fu.
What would he have to gain by killing me? Strange forces are at work.
Alright, so when fire goes out, it turns into smoke for a turn. Got it? Grab another bucket. Bowl. Is a bowl valuable? Bowl. 0 gold. No, don't want a bowl. Wait, it's the bucket? Because we picked up a bucket while ago. It's worth 1 gold. It's not that great. Laboratory key. I don't know where that is, but we're gonna explore the whole ship. So. Oh, there's a scroll. So we'll find it. Electric. Try it out on a puddle of water, steam. I know about the surface interactions. Alright, there goes the key. Lockpicks. We don't need those, because we're skelly. We've already been in this room, haven't we? We have. We just circled around. Oh, we can heal on the poison. We'll just sit here for just a moment. Or, you know what, actually, do we take damage when we walk through a surface? Can we walk and heal? We can. Sweet. Alright, so let's get out of here. Oh, wait, there's another room. Let's go over. Why can't I get there? Another door. Okay.
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
Oh yeah, the mods. Gift bag, they call it. So the mods that I was interested in using, I'm only going to use a few because I don't know how to use a lot of the stuff it mentions. Turn a black cat into a follower. Sounds good. Giving myself 8 action points sounds like too cheaty. We're gonna leave that alone. Plant your own herb garden. Take any herb and combine it with a bucket to create a seedling, and then place your seedling in the ground to watch it grow. Like we'll turn it on, but I don't know if I'll ever remember to do that. Source meditation, restore source points whenever player rests. I don't have those. Never underestimate the power of good sleep. Use a bedroll at any non-combat time to resurrect dead allies. That sounds like a quality of life. Because obviously I have a scroll for that, but that would be faster. Allows all player characters to talk to animals without having to spend a talent point. Also changes Pet Pal talent to grant maximum positive attitude in all conversations with animals. Note that this is a persistent modification that cannot be undone. Be free to speak to animals like that. Haggler, let the reputation and skill of your whole party help when you want to haggle for best prices. I read somewhere when I was looking up these on Wiki that that one like doesn't work, like it's broken, and they don't update this game anymore, so like it's gonna be forever broken. Combat randomizer, unit combat, one or more random receive one of the new special statuses. We're not gonna do that on a first playthrough. Maybe on a repeat. Crafter's kit. Plenty of new recipes and unique items to craft. That's just more recipes. That's not going to hurt anything. Divine talents. Have you ever wanted to resurrect your allies as zombies? Do you hate missing one attack that really matters? This modification contains remedies to those problems and many more. Not that this is... Note that this is persistent mod. Okay, so all these mods are like, you turn them on, you can't turn it off. Unfortunately. Talents. Maybe. We'll just leave that alone for now. Enhanced spirit vision. I don't know what that is, so we're gonna skip it. Manifest a magic mirror in the arena of Fort Joy, along with new character creation level. This allows you to respec before moving on. Give me the free respecs. Yes, thank you. Find a collection of special bags that allow you to better and automatically organize inventory. I'd rather do that myself. Pet power enhances the summoning class and its fusion spells immensely. Alright, that's probably a broken thing. We're gonna leave that alone. Sorceress sundries. In each major hub, you can now find mysterious vendors selling exotic and potent artifacts. These artifacts can upgrade a character's own gear with immense power. That sounds cheaty too. We'll skip that for now. Endless runner. Find a new icon in your hotbar, which you can use to toggle sprint on and off. Sprint increases your movement speed and movement followers. So that's outside of combat. Yeah, we'll take that. Achievements disabled. Oh. That's okay, because we're still learning the game. Like when we do, if I'm assuming we're going to do a second playthrough, we'll play Tactician or whatever the higher difficulty is, and then we'll play like none of this on, and we'll see. Okay, Fleetfoot, new skill. Increases character move. Okay, so that's that thing we just added. Wait, does it tell you how much it adds to your speed? Because I don't want to be like running into walls because I move too fast. Where's my skill bar? Ah, it just says it increases your... Didn't say how much. Like, do we walk slow? I mean, we already had it. We're not gonna use it yet. Maybe later. We'll figure that out later. Oh, we found boots. Yeah, the game's definitely hanging up. Boots. One physical armor. I mean, I was barefooted before, so... Oh, those look good, actually. Tattered cowl. Let's go and put that on. Oh, wait, okay, so it took me out of my transformation because I took off the transformation helmet. You have to keep it on to get the effect, I guess. That's fine for now, though. We'll just put this stuff up here. That's fine.
An animal sty. Freight or food?
Let's see what we can find in this room. How heavy is this? Doesn't have a weight. 'Cause if it's not heavy, I can use it to organize my stuff. Yeah. Oh, it's 50. Oh no, drop that. That's way too heavy. I'm already carrying a poison barrel. Let's see. Bucket. Crates. Some stuff. Another key. Book. So they don't have the keychains in this game. Okay. What should be? Oh, there it is. Ooze barrel. Let's put some of these things away in a pack. Arrowhead seem useful. Keys, okay. Gold, definitely want to keep that. Scrolls go in there. Lockpicks. Broken bottle. Okay, Grenadier's journal. Oh, okay. It teaches you how to make grenades. Got it. I wonder if recipes are shared between characters or they're like independent. Read that book. Notebooks filled with meticulous notes observing the traits and habits of the mortal race. It details the food they eat, the clothes they wear, and their speech patterns. It also includes some rather confused diagrams of their mating habits. That's Fane's personal notebook. Long branch. Okay. Nothing really there. Let's talk to the sheep.
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Rude.
Banded like a chicken's leg, but not much meat on your bones.
He has 30 health. I do like 5 damage a hit. I would have to survive 3 rounds to kill it. Poke the sheep's ample belly with your toe. Remark that she's got more meat on her than you do.
That may be so, but look at the flies. Ban wisdom. Flies know when a creature will die. And it's around your head they're buzzing, not mine.
Rude.
With 2 shakes of her stumpy tail, the sheep turns away from you to peruse her hay-filled manger.
Wow. I don't like your attitude. Oh shit. You run th Okay. I guess I should have threw the oil in front of her, not at her, for future reference. Summon some friends. Now you're outnumbered 3-1. What you gonna do? I do 2 damage. That's sad. Let's throw an oil thing, a rock at her. And he's immune to oil because I made him in oil. Little totem gets a free attack. Nice, nice. Took her out pretty easily. There's a hay bale. Lets me interact with it. See what I can do. Wait, what just happened? Why did my character walk all the way around there? Why don't you just walk in the room? Come on. So pathing sucks. Got it.
Did you expect a needle?
Okay. Alright, so we're good here. We've looted this floor. Let's go up the ladder. I gotta be a little more careful with that balsam strike. I need to set it like between me and the enemy, but like just hair on them so it hits. Leave tutorial deck. Yes. Okay, so we were in the brig.
Did the murderer take into this room, or was he already here?
Oh wait, no. We can't afford to carry this extra stuff, especially the heavy stuff. We need light things that are of value that we can sell. Cooking pod. How heavy is that? 0.4. Okay, that's fine. Another book. I don't want to lose track of these. We're going to read them as we find them. Just talks about like holding us prisoner. Jawless skull. Okay. Grotesque jar. Sure. More books. Another book we can read. I like that the new ones have a highlight so you can like tell which ones you just picked up. This talks about grenades. Terror grenade. Okay, so that was a different one than the other book. Even if they like have similar names. Can't click this.
Yes, this is a rare kind of magic.
Base candles.
Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself.
Looks like it'll be stealing if we pick this up. We can't sneak because she's watching us. Okay.
There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Oh, man, everyone's hating on my guy.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Tags determine what your options are for you in dialogue, and how the world reacts to you and your party members. Custom characters, race, gender, and background tags. Origin characters have unique origin tags. Okay. Oh, I see. So I have a Mystic and a Scholar option because those are like tags for this character.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse.
This person has a lot of magic armor, which counters everything we have. Use that by the ring's shape. You can tell you're on a Lucian class frigate, but why? So you had a long black dream about a ship sailing the River of Dead, but you're not dead, are you? Let's do the Scholar option about the frigate.
Why? Because we're at sea, of course, and have been for several days.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
Oh, joy.
A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Okay, so is Source like an infection? If it's an infection, like why would you have a spell that requires Source? Pull out the thing around her neck in futile. Demand to know why she collared you. Yeah.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
Recall the feeling of waking up and draining a body of source. Recall the rushing power that filled you and unleash it. Yeah, let's do that.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
You better stop before you hurt yourself. All will, but no result.
No marks. No.
I mean, I'm casting spells already, so like, what's the difference between like my casting and... Oh, I can trade with her? Drag items you want to sell the barter. Okay. Well, I have like next to no money. There's a shirt. Sharp rock, soap. Scrub all you like, the source hounds can still catch the sin of source. You can trade with just about everybody. Okay. I just want her gold. Here, let's give her the trash stuff we picked up and these books we've already read.
But who?
Oh wait, she doesn't. She only has 11 gold. Guess we need to stay under that. Eight. Okay. Add gold to match balance. Offer all wares. Okay. I'll take your gold. Also, source abilities require source points. They are more powerful. Okay, when do I get source points? Because this lady just showed me I can't use source spells. Is it because I don't have points, or is it because of the collar?
There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts.
Oh, well, she just
Makes
answered the
you
question,
unable to
actually.
cast source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
That can't be natural.
Should we tell her the guide that? No, because she might attack us, and I feel like she could kick our ass. We'll just walk away.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Okay.
Good gods, there's been a murder here.
Yeah. Left the gat burnt.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Why are you letting me so close to the crime scene? For all you know, I can be the killer.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir. You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
I don't know, can we? We're a skeleton. Tell her that's a trick you haven't mastered yet.
I thought as much. Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform.
So, find out who did the murder?
Bring me a good lead, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
Okay. Wait, she said 1 gold coin. We made more than that just now selling stuff. Our price is considerably higher.
Not in here, it isn't. You let me know if you hear anything. Whoever did this is dangerous.
Okay, so I can't interact with that. It's considered stealing. Broken source
no
collar.
lesions, no trauma.
Oh, there's a book.
He was bled by magic.
Where's it? Damn it. Okay. There it is. A woman from Driftwood with a nary a care offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered, though still I did swell. That's funny. Come on, stop. It's not the computer hanging up, it's like the game. Like something about it, maybe because it's older. Let's check out everything on the floor before we leave, but still need to open all this. Animal hide.
Sing us a song, I know you can.
Oh, it's another sheep. Maybe this one's nicer.
I'm not suited for this. It's sea cow, not sea sheep.
Admire the sheep's wool and ask if you might take a bit.
Haven't got any shears, have you? People these days.
Oh, so she didn't say no, just I need shears. Maybe I'll find some. Wait. Oh, that's the bedroll Stevie was talking about. Use it to rest and heal. Okay. That sounds important. Let's move that right here. Oh, okay. So it heals me even though I'm undead. Good, good. Some rope. It's another room.
Kid, you been down by the room up the hall?
Gotta loot everything we can. We're poor right now.
You sure about that?
Oh, it's Sibyl.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
You do know you're playing by yourself, right?
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
What you doing?
Rolling dice.
Well, beyond that.
Deciding fates.
Who?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
Good to know. If you find nails, you can combine it with your shoes and you'll be immune to slipping on ice. Oh, so you can like craft your armor? That's a nice touch.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
It was one of them. I know it.
If she can decide fates with dice, ask if she can read the feature and cow entrails as well.
She eyes you quite seriously.
I mean, I don't have a cow here, but we do have that dead sheep on the bottom floor.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
My arm's a bone. Sure, try it.
She looks at you in surprise when you bear an arm of bone.
My. Guess I'll have to find out the memory from Marrow, won't I?
Yes.
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
Chick's a little creepy. Elves can eat body parts and learn spells. Oh, that's cool.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers, watching, staring at them, hoping that none would stare back. You were desperate to speak up, to reach out, to form a connection with these strange creatures. But you were scared, terrified even, of what they might think of you.
Oh, okay, question. So Steve, you said that as an elf you can eat body parts to learn spells. So when I started with Fane, I had a mask that let me become an elf temporarily. If I eat like whatever while I'm like in that form and I change back, do I keep the spells? Snap at her. She doesn't. Stare at the ground, embarrassed. You had quite forgotten about that.
She pats you on the shoulder consolingly.
There, don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me.
Good.
I don't lick and tell.
I gotta say, I haven't heard that line before. She doesn't lick and tell.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
Greasy key?
Care about us. We're like cattle to
Lucky find.
Yeah. Greasy
I'll give you
key.
that knuckle if you keep carrying
Oh,
on.
we found some pants.
One of us.
We have pants.
They're picking us off one by one.
Oh, you can actually see the changes when you put them on.
Skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up.
Being mad.
Game. You can temporarily gain that ability, but once you switch back from elf, you lose it. Oh, okay. So it's better just to give it to a regular elf to eat.
Tell you if you can keep
A
it
scruffy
quiet.
man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Yeah, let's chat.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Does he talk?
Pinches less that way, right?
There he goes.
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Did you kill that guy?
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Pointed white teeth? Is he a werewolf?
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and
or a
now he's
vampire?
Johnny Big Pants.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Did you do the murder?
No.
Oh, that was direct. I believe you.
The dead man, Fane, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
I respect that.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Ask Ifan what he did to find himself at the mercy of a subordinate.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
When this guy is not being a nosy neighbor. Yeah. What do you know about Fort Joy?
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show.
Okay. And that is?
Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
Say you'd like to meet Alexander. You show him exactly what you think of his bloody divine order.
Easy now. I might think the same, but Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You! What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
You should be a little more afraid. There's a killer about, after all.
Tell him your name is in a language he has never heard of and cannot pronounce, but he may call you Fane. Say that it's Gil. Yeah, let's say we're Gil. Giving him our name might not be a good thing.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
He is not a werewolf, but he can summon a wolf. Okay. That kind of fits. He's kind of the wilderness rough guy.
Quiet long enough for me to listen.
Can I lockpick this? Will I get in trouble?
How dare you classify this slop as food?
Because he is kind of watching me.
I've seen more appetizing things coming out of
Oh, we can go in. Okay, cool. Let's close the door, just in case this is considered stealing. And there's a book.
Turnips and water are all I was given.
Mug of wine. That's a dagger. Found a weapon. Mashed potatoes. Man, we got a full meal in here. It's poison, cooking pots. Those don't have much value. I saw before.
That has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
What is this? Washing tub?
You get saucy with
Oh, wait. No.
Don't know the first thing
Not picking it up. I thought like I could interact with it. If I find soap, can my character take a bath? Because I know that chick had some in her inventory earlier.
Seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Murder
Okay.
on foul, and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
Do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
Okay, so it sounds like they found the murderer. We're not gonna go in there.
Mad? No. Insufferable.
Let's go chat with the other people on the boat.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
Where are we? Let's see.
I'll tell
We
you
started over here.
quiet long enough for
We
me to
came up the
listen.
right side.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do
Dozen-course
away
dinner.
with the custom.
This dude's so rude.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Okay, so these are clearly nobles.
Well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
My teeth, of all things? Mumble through clenched jaws. What on earth are you doing?
I'm inspecting your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacularly obvious. There's some discoloration, as well as a rather disconcerting lack of tongue and gums, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
I don't like the way you're talking to me, buddy. Say you can, but your sense of taste isn't what it used to be. Tell him it's been an eternity since you tried.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the we'll hand you right over the side of this ship with it.
Let's tell him it's been an eternity.
In which case, I take it your cuisine is limited to the introduction of eggs to hot water. How disappointing. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
This guy's wanting a servant. I'm not answering any more questions.
Goodness gracious me, what a bore. Off with you. Quite clearly, you wouldn't have done at all. Shoo.
Okay, let's talk to this guard that's patrolling.
Name?
Ask him who wants to know.
The Divine Order wants to know.
Well, I am Fane. Fell slightly.
Well, you aren't here on my list. Scrammy, we're trying to catch a killer here.
Oh, okay. They're still investigating.
Right. I always knew
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions.
He has gold on him as a slave?
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
How dare you classify this slop as...
Boy, telling me ought to think twice before addressing you like a child.
He turns his head toward you, looking you up and down, and smiles before turning his attention to the ship once more.
You look like a boy to me. Listen if you're interested, or get gone if you aren't.
And what am I supposed to be hearing?
The ship, of course.
Okay, let's listen.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Nest. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Say the sea sounds angry, like it's trying to capsize.
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger, it's...
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
Anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate.
I've seen more appetizing things
Okay.
out of place.
That's all you hear, though. Listen close.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I...
I don't have time for this, buddy.
Unacceptable. I've never dined
You one
on
of them?
anything less than
A divine order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
There has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the
Okay.
Majesty's more concern than your appetite.
Bed rolls.
Don't you get saucy with me when you
Are these consumable? No, because I still have the first one I put on my bar. I don't need two more. More buckets.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out.
I don't see anything else interactable.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Okay, this is where I started. Let's go down the left side.
The Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the
Ah, there you are. Husband.
Husband? What happened to a first date?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
That guy's name is Gil, if you didn't notice. Oh, do you mean the guy at the table? No, I didn't pay attention. I'll look at that in a moment. What did she say?
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
Oh, okay, so she's denying that she knows how to sing to the kids. I'm supposed to support her words.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? Insufferable, surely.
What are you trying
No, we'll play along. Tell them kids are mistaken.
Quiet long enough for me to listen.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Oh, she's flirting with our boy.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
Say that's true enough. Shake her hand. Los, you presume?
You presume right.
What do you know about the murder?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Okay.
One of us wouldn't kill our own.
Tell her she ought to have a look around with you. You can watch each other's backs.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
That's different. Oh, okay, I see. So this is so Guild. So that's the guy I impersonated a while ago. I see what you mean. Already talked to him. I talked to the dog. I talked to all of them.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over.
We broke into that room and stole things. Let's go over here now. Real quick save down too.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Ask if he'd be found collared like a dog and stuck in a ship's hold with a corpse and a murderer on the loose.
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, sir, but we all wear what we wear for a reason. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Okay, I mean, at least he's respectful. A lot more than anyone else I've talked to on this ship.
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge. Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
Okay.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Man, he is really scared of her. Sir, yes, sir. No. Address the sorcerer and ask her what she meant by there are others whose lives must end.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
She's strong.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
Voidwoken?
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Oh shit. That's a big area of effect spell. Me and my little 2-meter earth ball.
My mask! She stole it. If these savages see me without it, they will have my skull for a goblet.
Well, it's a good thing we have a hoodie on. Oh man, she completely blew up 2 of their bodies. They still have their loot on them though. That's all that matters. Okay, that's are empty. This is the starter chest. Let's see. Let's take the wine, food, all the food, all the wine. Let's put these weapons and stuff I found on. So we chose Wizard as a starting class, so we get 2 wands to work with. One thing I noticed when I was playing around on the ship here in the beginning is that like dual wands is better than a shield. I mean, the shields are basically just extra HP is how I look at it. So extra 8 physical armor is good, but I could do an extra 2 to 3 damage per attack, right? And I can attack up to 3 times in a turn, so that's extra 9 damage. So 9 damage or be able to take 8 damage, and that's per turn. So it makes more sense to do more damage opposed to like use the shield. And I'm almost sway capacity. Yeah, we need some more strength to carry things as well, or at least find someone else to sell to. That would work too. Some more wine. What's in here? She burned the food room. Well, it's a good thing I already like looted it. right? Yeah. Okay, so everyone kind of got knocked out. Oh, is that chick still back here? The one that put the collar on me? I can get this book now, right? Oh yeah, she's knocked out. Knocked down, actually. But you know what? That's good enough. I bet we can kill her. Yeah. Serves you right, bitch. Oh, we get all our stuff too. I thought that was stuff would disappear. So we get a new shirt. Not too shabby. So it's what, a stained shirt, stained pants, but they don't look too bad. That gives me some armor, right? 4 armor, so that's extra 4 hit points basically. And let's grab this book. Ancient. The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. Hex beneath lists a series of hexes and materials required for meeting source. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows, which we obviously have a collar on for it. Okay. Cool. Let's get out of here. Which way do we go? This way? Can't go that way. Okay. Let's go the other way. Looks like across the map here. Big red flag. I really don't have a problem with our movement speed like this. How big a difference does this make? Oh, we run instead of walk. Okay, that's fun. Oh, dog howling.
God damn it! I need to get off this wreck, and quick.
Wait, there's the painting. Is that worth money? It is not. It's a forgery. That's why it's not worth money.
Damn. That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
There's soldiers in there. And loot. He looks scared. They're low enough. I can kill them. Here, let's get our pet out here. Summon a totem on the little fire. And pick lock. Yeah.
God. But a fine grace, what was...
This dude's so scared.
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Motion to the destruction around you. What's going on here? What have they seen?
Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too?
I wish.
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Riggs! Take out your blade!
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
Snarl, that's right. There's a mutiny. If you want to see your families again, oh, stand down. Roll your eyes at the weaklings and draw your weapon. This should be easy. Yeah, they're like half dead.
And the mutiny ends here.
Oh no, my pet's gone. That's not ideal. Well, he's already in range. We'll block it. Block the other guy from getting close. Or no. Let's do that. So he's already in range. That'll slow him down, right? Oh no, he's got armor. Oh no, we can just do it this way. Just summon this in the way. Oh wait. What happened? The totem did 9 earth damage. That's more damage than I do. Let's get our guy in the doorway. Let's just leave him in the doorway, actually. That'll stop them from getting to me, right? Oh, he just walked right past him. Never mind. We can summon a totem every turn. Let's just keep doing that. It's a blood totem. Look, it's oozing blood. Oh, I can attack you. Oh, well shit, I didn't even need the totem. He just died. Cool. More books.
And you thought Rivellon was flat?
The human's chief, Alexander. A curious name, but no more bizarre than anything else that species does.
Another scroll. Paper. Ink and quill. Chest. Arrow. Which I don't have a bow. I can't use arrows. Well, there's no way I can just throw them. He's got a time limit, so that's why he died. I'm a little worried about this weight though. Sort that weight. Actually, I guess I should have read all this stuff first. Just a note, don't care. That's worth 15 gold. Nice. Shabby letter. This talks about how to transport us. Oh, the barrel. That's what weighs too much. I mean, a toxic barrel seems useful though, considering toxic stuff heals me. Look, how much? 60 gold? 75? Bottles of wine? Like, I can only assume those are still good to have. Guess I don't need all these books. They don't weigh much. Jawless skull, Kimmy. Ground to dust. Okay, that sounds like a crafting material. Grotesque jar. We'll take those. Maybe we'll eat some. Oh wait, we're undead. Eating food's probably not good for us, right? Already read this stuff, haven't I? Yeah. Bottle of beer, worth a lot of gold. Alright, we'll just keep going, and if we get overwhelmed, it drops stuff. Which at this rate, I think we are going to be running out of space here soon. Unless we can find someone else that can, like, trade / talk to us. Let's talk to the pup.
The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
What's the matter?
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls, the hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
You sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please, make it stop.
tell him to find the one who did this. Yeah.
Too much. Too much. Can't smell. Can't breathe.
The dog whines and continues pawing at its nose.
32 health. I do 9 damage per round. He's only level 1. He's a lot more like beefy than I am. Can I pickpocket a dog? Is that a thing?
Before this thing snaps into splinters.
I can't. Pickpocket failed. Okay. So can't pickpocket the dog. Or if I can, he doesn't have anything worth taking. Ooh, more bodies. Shit. We're too heavy. I mean, I can still move though. I'm okay with walking slow if I can still move. Water barrel. Let's put the fire out. Another note. Death fog barrels have been locked down in the storage. Stay out. You and Rick's both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out. Ooh, death fog. That sounds like something good to have. Is that what this is? Skull mark door. Death fog barrel. There's 1, 2, 3. Those crates. I remember seeing this in video actually. You have to get in there like really quick to get it. Which we're kind of weighted down at the moment. We'll try to get it.
Great gods! Something's pounding on the hull.
Let's put this barrel down because it's fucking heavy. Let's try this. I may not be able to do this. The guy I saw doing it used telekinesis. Quick.
Something's breaking through. What in the hell are those things?
Death fog.
Oh, it's too heavy.
Still, this means
that's why he used telekinesis. He couldn't pick it up. Like I know as an undead, I'm immune to this condition. There were more bodies in here. Guess not. Oh, there it is. So, I didn't get anything out of doing that. Still take this with us. Let's just climb down, I guess. And just our Cersei. We've already looted that. The only one we haven't killed, I think, is that one dog. Okay. Piece of wood. Okay. Let's see. Let's set this down. I need to get rid of some of this stuff here soon. Too heavy.
More. I need to get off this ship.
I thought there was another level before I got up to the top for this fight. Let's just go right back. Can I get out of the fight by going through? I can. Cool. Alright. Let's make an imp to take with us. Alright, let's go back. Alright, we still have first turn. Cool. Let's slow both of them down. Don't want you in my face. Summon a totem. Poison totem. No, let's do an old totem because they're more likely to attack it if it's close, right? And then that's all of my abilities. Let's do basic attack. Yes, they didn't get close enough. Good. Let's do Fireball. I don't care if the totem dies. It looks like you can't aim past people with line of sight, apparently. Even with spells, so that's good to know. Yeah. Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. Not Fane strength. Oh, I know that. But this guy doesn't have experience. Oh, he has movement. No. Alright, we got fried voidlings. If anybody's hungry. Another fireball scroll. Ooh, that's a big win. Okay. There's a water barrel. Magistars. Big armored tentacles. So gotta get this into the... Actually, if I move this, can I stack it and climb up it? Is that a thing? No, that's something. Whatever. Can't throw that. Yeah, it's not quite enough to get up there without getting burned. Throw it in the fire. Okay, that didn't work. There we go. Let's loot these bodies. Oh wait. Improvise wand? Yes, take that. Blinding Radiant Scroll. Love it. I haven't used these scrolls yet, but like I'm sure like I'm gonna need them at some point. Cool. There's another box. Wait, is there anything else behind that? Where they're driving it? No. Okay. Making sure we don't want to leave any loot behind.
That means there's still a chance.
Oh, hey guys.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
Children and dwarves first. Okay.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Let's see. Kid's right. We'll go back and save the survivors. Call a dwarf a yellow belly coward. Yeah, let's do that one.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Oh, Gil. Oh, there's the ladder. Some more stuff here. No. I mean, I know there's a giant enemy there, but still gotta keep an eye out for loot. Okay. So we got some people here. Let's go ahead and get our buddy out. Alright, let's go talk to that chick that blew us off earlier. But
There's a... Wait.
I called us partner. Whatever. Hit both of them. Win. Summon a fire totem. Draw his attention away from me. What do these do? Electric scroll causes shock. I actually don't know what shock does. I haven't run across that yet. Blinding radiance, fireballs, restoration. Let's Just attack this guy. No, let's kill this one first. Why did he burn when I attacked with the wand?
Ship on my watch.
Attack, 3 poison damage. 2. Oh, the fire surface did damage. Do my wands cause a poison field that caught on fire? Is that how that works? Is it? If it did, it only did it the first time. Oh, she can teleport. I want to teleport.
I've faced worse.
Wait, was she trying to attack me or was she trying to heal me? Because she knows I'm like heal from poison. Because it looked like she targeted me directly with that shit. Uh-oh, what's this? Mosquito swarm. Yeah, mosquito swarm. Go for it. Not enough AP to attack. Rogue's got really good moves. Yeah, she does. Look, I'm dying over here. Y'all need to walk over here faster. I need help. They're doing 9 damage a turn on me. Encouragement, yeah. Give me encouragement. Thank you. Shoot this thing.
We make a pretty good team.
I mean, you healed me. I appreciate that.
Away! The sea's hungry. We don't have much time.
Okay, so I saved everyone with just that fight. So let's see. What happened to the poison barrel I had earlier? Where's that at? So that was a direct way up. So that must go to all the way to the surface. So I left it next to another set of stairs. It must be up this way. Right? Or is that the same way? Up. Look if I know. Here, let's just go up. This is confusing now. It's because the mini compass spins with me, so like, let's just get out. Oh, I gained a level. Chapter 1, Mary Mayweather? What? Is that why we get that Mayweather loot in Baldur's Gate 3? Is it like from this game? Is that a reference?
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivend.
Orivend. I like that name. Meriwether was a reference. Okay. Yeah, because now think about it. Beast's hat, that little pirate hat was also, it was part of the deluxe stuff that you get.
Well, that was decidedly unpleasant. Am I the lone survivor?
Oh man, since we don't have that barrel
Depending
now.
on one's definition of survivor, of course.
Excuse me. How much was that barrel worth, I wonder? I mean, it's too late now, obviously, but... Just shells? Are shells valuable? 1 gold a piece, but they're only 0.01 in weight, so... They are valuable to me then, because I'm broke. You discovered a waypoint. In combat allows you to escape to any discovered waypoint. Okay. So that's the waypoint.
Garbage.
Oh, there's a kid.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
Okay, understood. Let's trade. He has lockpicks. Trap disarming kits. And some shells. He sells his for 6 gold. The ones I found were only worth 1. But you know what? We need to offload stuff. This is good as time as any. How much gold? These are worth 105. Wait. You don't need lockpicks. What am I thinking? No. Cancel. No, we got bony fingers.
I'm not
Use his
supposed
words.
to talk to strangers.
Many people are strange, but you can truly say one is stranger than the other.
The child considers your statement.
You're weird. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
I mean, I am undead, so... yeah.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching the shadows cloaking your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
Why are you out here, kid?
No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway.
It's not safe out here. Your ship was attacked by void woken.
But you didn't die.
We survived the attack by the skin of our teeth. We should really find somewhere safe to go.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
And why are you not scared?
I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Okay, so all that dialogue and like, he's really got nothing to tell me of value. Nothing. Oh, the bridge is broke. Don't see any pickup items. I noticed that the alt but it does highlight things, but not everything. Like some things it doesn't light up. Sight range indicator. Why is it telling me about sight range?
Void woken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn. They made it to shore.
I don't like the odds of 2 versus 1. We're gonna go past that for now. What is this? Sir Laura?
Look here, Quercus. Another giant. My word, this blasted isle is teeming with them.
Giant?
Was that? Yes, I did see how it managed to survive an attack by the Great Acorn's servants. Impressive, just as you say. But that is no reason to trust it. Giants like that destroyed our forests. They are the very reason the Great Acorn is returning in all its wrath. What? Dear me, have you taken leave of all 6 of your senses? You would have me use this giant for a shield? Why would I... Oh, but I see. You are a cunning devil, Quercus. Of course, if it escaped the Great Acorn's vile servants, it can do so again.
This guy's level 4. How am I a shield for him?
We need only follow in its big, wide shadow and be safe.
Laugh and tell him he's quite welcome to follow.
Egad! It speaks our tongue, Quercus! Hush before... What do you mean, a good time for introductions? You know full well who I am, you silly old cat. The great Solora, grandest of the... Oh, introduce myself to the giant. I shall do no such thing. You give away your trust too easily, my dear steed. No, we will have the giant march. In time, we'll see whether it deserves our confidence. Now, onwards! Shield! Venture forth, post-haste. The great acorn waits for no one.
Is this like a party member?
Ooh, how pensively our shield looks down upon us.
Explain yourselves.
Dear me! It has questions, Quercus. Why, yes, I suppose answering them is the polite thing to do. Speak, Shield! What are your queries?
Tell me more about the Great Acorn.
A giant body, but no giant brain, eh, Quercus? Surely even the tall folk know that Rivellon was bare before the great acorn fell from above and seeded the Urwood, covering this land in beautiful, perfect forests. Beautiful and perfect until the giant races, no offense, realized they could use it to build their houses and fuel their fires. They carved the Urwood up, and the forests shrank and shrank. None of the original wood remains. But someday, the great acorn will fall again. The forests will be reborn, and the giant races will be wiped from this world. At least that's what I hear.
Okay, and where did this acorn come from?
Oh, Quercus, it wants answers. As if it is the first creature to ponder the big questions of the universe. What tree did the great acorn fall from? Where did that tree come from, if not a greater acorn? Could you build a nest great enough to store the great acorn for the winter?
This guy is very charismatic.
Some questions have no answers, Quercus. Why is that so difficult to understand? The great acorn will come. It will destroy the world, and squirrels will reign supreme forever. I fail to see what's so difficult to grasp.
Thinks it's good that the acorn may return?
What do you say, Quercus? We once believed it was good, but now... No, quite right. As terrible as the giants have been to us, we do not want to see them wiped out. Rather, we must find a way to live together in peace, giant and squirrel.
I'm glad we can agree.
Although it would be quite a bit easier to get along if the giants would stop turning our home forests into spears and ships and things, wouldn't it, Quercus? Perhaps the shield will let them know as much. Indeed, Quercus. Let's be off.
They have quite a bit to say, huh? Oh, grab shells. And the rocks. Okay, so that's some very clean water. Let's get all these shells. Oh, this guy. I don't like him as a character, the way he talks, and like he's very snotty, right? But I need more people in my team right now.
Malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright blood red color. Could he be? Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
He's the one that took you by the jaw and sized you up like a damn horse. So you've got a bone to pick with him.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
Yes, I imagine you do. You're made of sterner stuff than I first gave you credit for. Chances are I wouldn't have survived the shipwreck had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
It's better than he treated me last time. You were glad to be a fellow. Doesn't do to stand idly when people are in danger.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we?
Oh, here comes the attitude already.
Now then, if there's nothing further...
What are you doing on the rock?
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
As of last night, you see a kraken-infested wasteland you never want to go near again.
Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Lost meaning...
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
Nope, not a clue.
Oh, may the Seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun.
Spouse of the Sun. Now there's a title.
Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Maybe I can help you.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition. For
That
reasons
being?
I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
The blessing of your company. I'll say it to get you in the
Jolly
party.
good.
Casually ask him how he feels about the living impaired.
The undead? Like your good self, you mean? Come now, did you really think a handful of linen towels can fool me? But don't worry. I have studied the arcane arts for years, including necromancy and demonology. I do not hold the petty prejudices of common folks. In fact, I prefer the exceptional in all things. Your secret is safe with me.
Good.
So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Okay. I don't like the Red Prince, generally speaking. But I know lizards have fire breath, which is useful for getting my summons out in a fire field early on. But, I mean, there's only 2 of us. Let's do range for now. Range is going to be
Finesse
finesse.
is a condition one should assume in any situation, from dining to discourse to dueling. What situations do you have in mind?
Looking for someone who can strike from a distance with bow or crossbow. Certainly. Let's do that.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
Onwards.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Yeah. Alright. Gun party members portrait control. Oh, it's about party splitting. Alright. Let's look at our equipment. We leveled up too, so we need to spend some points. Distance you can run with 1 action point, movement speed. Okay, so to be clear, the movement speed bonus doesn't affect how far you move, just how fast you physically walk. So that's good. That's not strong. We have 2 stat points. As a summoner, I'm going to be using quite a bit of spells, so I think extra point into memory would be great. I don't know what kind of armor I'm going to use yet, so it's premature to put points at anything else. And that's intelligence base. So we need another... Well, I guess we don't necessarily need another offensive class per se, but... We do need to make our summon stronger though. So we need to focus into something. Let's do that. Let's do 2 into summoning. Extra point into thievery to include our pickpocketing and lockpicking. As for stats, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much. We can change the stuff later, right? Just do more intelligence for more damage. For him, his stuff's already chosen because we picked Ranger. So he is Huntsman 2, Pyrokinetic 1, Persuasion 1, Lucky 2. Lucky is what we're shooting for on a companion, so that's good. Because I don't want to use points for that. And then he has a bow. Do we have any equipment he can wear? Or that I can wear, actually. We have priority for gear. Short answer is not much. Okay. And now that we have him, let's backtrack and open these chests with Lucky. Well, I'd say chest. There's, I think I only walked past 2 of them. Found some clothes. What? Wait, what was that? What was that? What was that? Oh, he shared his Lucky Charms. Yeah, I know about that. What do we find? Magical Wand of Nature. Check that out. 100% chance to ignite surfaces. Creates a 1 meter fire surface when targeting terrain. Sets acid for 1 turn. 10% chance to succeed. That's pretty damn good. Let's put that. Come on. Scroll. Magical Wand of Nature. That's a really strong find for compared to what I had. I mean, it's not a big damage difference, but it is a upgrade nonetheless. Oh, he's an archer. I should give him these elemental arrows, right? Just move these items up so we can see the new items when we get them. Okay. Okay, let's go. We can kill these two over here, surely, with both of them in the party. We'll start combat with him. Fire breath. Fire breath. Oh shit. That was a nice animation with the dragon in the background. And he gets first turn. Nice. So you don't lose your turn when you initiate combat in this game. Good to know. Burning arrows. Ricochet. I'm familiar with all the starter moves because I cycled through them so many times. Okay, one kill. Don't eat those. He should die next turn. We shouldn't have to do anything else. Oh, yeah. Especially with me attacking. Yeah. Reflection dialogues from party members that have exclamation above their heads. Okay.
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
They're just animals. Easy enough to euthanize.
They didn't put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
Okay. Well, let's loot them all the same.
Drowned and eaten by a void.
Magister.
I wonder in which order.
You know, I don't care which order he died. I just care that he's dead. Period. Alright, so... Oh, good. It's pretty... It shows you the actual outline of where you can walk. So, if that's right, then... I can walk out in the water. I don't see anything else to pick up. No. Okay. Let's move on. It's like we have more stuff down the coast we can do. Man, I love this fast walk thing. Oh, more shells.
Rubbish.
You say rubbish, but it's... We can sell this stuff.
Ah, hello, small, furry creature. How do you do?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What? How did I get... Hey, stop following me.
I'm not following you. You came to me.
What? No, that can't be. I can't... Hey, stop following me.
You okay?
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Where'd she come from?
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Okay.
Never.
Oh, there's another kid. Oh, shells too.
This again?
Can I Q commands? Is that a thing? Oh, kinda. Everything's a little delayed.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Oh, that must have been the prince. That's something he would do, for sure. Okay. Did they just pick up this shell? Oh, there's some stuff that I can't reach. Can't reach. Okay, let's grab the tongs. Fishbone, more shells. Man, he is getting pissed for us picking up trash. Well, we gotta make money somehow.
1, 2, longer than the crew. 3, 4.
Long branch. Okay, we can't go that way.
Need I repeat myself?
Okay, we found civilization. Quick save again.
We already know the truth, Majesty. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Atusa, please.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question. Answer him.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always.
Need I repeat myself?
But I know nothing of any Verdus.
Magistar Tusa.
Truth, Magister. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Atusa, please.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question.
I wonder if I can get through the door.
Need I repeat myself?
Levels are so high I can't even see their level.
We already know the truth, Magister. Now stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
Ooh.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister. Whatever she may
damn.
ask.
Yeah, this is one way to keep people quiet.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge.
She just cut her own tongue out?
She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
She just one-shot this chick.
Come.
She had 64 health and a lot of armor.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
That was definitely messy.
She was a lizard, yet a Magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Red Prince, we gotta replace you. I can't deal with that noble bullshit attitude. We found a limb. Elves can eat limbs to experience the memories. Oh yeah, Stevie mentioned that earlier, but like these people, the people we have aren't like elves though. Guess we can go in the front door though. F5 to quick save. Yeah, I figured that out already.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach.
I must have missed the fun.
They were just there but a moment ago.
Got so excited.
Come on then, Legsy. Pay up.
What's going on here?
Find any bread. I want no trouble.
It on there tight, ain't it?
bread or a brisket, toll's the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. Pathetic.
You keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Cud chewer.
Have your
I
cud.
don't feel so good.
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Long pig? Elodie.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that.
Moss muncher.
Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way here.
Oh, yeah.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
It sounds more like a shakedown than in disguise.
You two ought to be thanking your lucky gods it's us, and not the Magisters enforcing round here. A fool never knows what they've got till it's well and gone. Now come on, elf. If you make me say it again, there's gonna be trouble.
If he's chosen to harm her, we won't stand by and just watch.
And neither will I.
We got a system, and it looks like you don't want to fit in.
Oh. It's a battle. At least we have some allies, right? I'm assuming they're allies? Yeah. Blue and... Oh, that's me. I thought... Anyway. We're not going to talk about that. So, I don't see any surfaces nearby to dip my arrows at. I could shoot a fire arrow. Or a knockdown arrow. How much armor do they have? They both have armor, so the arrows might not work.
Hello? You gonna pray all day, buddy?
1 AP movement, maxes out at 5 meters. This Dragon Blaze, just on the edge, just enough to hit both of them.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
I only hit one of them. That's okay. Yeah, let's use Ricochet. All in.
Oh, I don't feel so
Never seen that move. It's melee. There's Encourage. I've seen that before. I don't actually know what it does. Primary stats increase: strength, finesse, intelligence, constitution. So it's just a buff, party buff. Okay.
Stay down, you!
Alright, it's my turn. Let's use the fossil to spread the burning. Beautiful. Summon our little buddy. We'll summon a totem further away because I've learned they target the totem. Yeah, 12 damage. Totem strong. Oh, it's little guy's turn. These two are immune to fire. Just blast them again. I don't have to worry about burning the totem. Yeah. Oh, he's dead. One to go. Attack of opportunity. So that's a thing in this game too, okay.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us.
Well, we should probably wait for that fire to burn out, shouldn't we? Okay. I'd hate for you to walk through it and get pissed at me.
I've an errand to run around here first. I'll catch up with you there later.
Remember, past the kitchens, down to the beach, inside the caves there.
Okay.
There is a safe place.
Gotcha. So
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down and casually wipes some blood from his cheek. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
Yeah. Did that prick guy ever die that was watching you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Go for it.
He grips your hand tight as a vice and pauses. His fingertips feel your finger bones. His eyes narrow, but a moment later he shrugs and smiles.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours.
Yes, sir.
I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
Oh God, not now.
First, tell me about the lone wolves.
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job.
Okay. And what's that errand you have to do?
Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
That's a bad way to live, dude.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
Interesting. Who are you here to kill?
He shoots you a flinty look, all teeth and peril.
I don't feel so good.
Lone wolves only share such information with friends. Are we going to be friends?
Indeed.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in.
Fair.
Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need?
That's a fair question. Wayfarer. I think Wayfarer was a ranger slash geomancer. I'd rather have you as another archer.
Dexterous arts. What are you looking for exactly? A tapestry embroiderer?
This guy. Now I want you to be a ranger.
Can do. Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
He's green eye?
Right you are. Lead the way.
Alright, we got a second party member. Let's go loot these bodies. Got a club from that body. Makeshift club. Marking wares. Select multiple items and mark them as wares to sell in one batch. Press left shift in inventory to toggle multi-select. Add items to a selection by pressing left and right mouse. Okay. Shadow Essence, that sounds good. Oh, like they both get a set of arrows. Okay. Stack them up. Oh, it's just an arrowhead. So I have to make it into an arrow. Can we do it with a branch?
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Arrowhead. Where'd it go? Nope. So, like, okay, it's a different recipe. I thought it might be simple as combining a stick with arrowhead.
Is that indigestion or
Apparently it takes a little more than that.
Oh God, not now.
We're gonna take Red Prince's stuff, because fuck him. We're gonna drop him the first chance we get. Okay. Let's see.
I told him at noon exactly. Didn't I?
We got two people over here. We spoke to this guy. There's Farah. Some people over there. Magistar Yarrow.
Oh, Dallas, you maniac.
Crime and punishment. If you take or touch property that isn't yours, beware the consequences. Owners will develop a negative attitude towards you and they will call the guards or even attack. Okay, well I haven't stolen nothing yet. Oh, you got some stuff to steal though. Oh my gosh. Let's stay still so I can click on you.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after?
This creature seems to be technically minded. Loudly wonder if she could fashion a face ripper for you.
Come again?
Sigh. Bloody, simple-minded creature slowly and loudly explain that you need the face ripper from other creatures. Circle her own face with your finger to demonstrate. Yeah.
The blacksmith slowly pulls away, never taking her eyes off you. From underneath her table, she pulls out an especially ferocious-looking crossbow.
Oh?
You another friend of Niles? I told that Magister freak to get back to his little dungeon in the keep, and I'll tell you the same.
Who's Niles?
Now get the hell out of my face!
Can we talk again?
The woman looks up as you approach.
What do you need?
Oh, I reset. Okay, good. Let's trade. Undeployed fire trap. Oh, she's got summoning skills, or skill books. We actually need to get Farsight Infusion, 300 gold. Ring of Dust, 3 magic armor, and +1 summoning. That's very good item. 375. Cause each like rank of summon gives me extra damage. Okay. Let's see what we can sell to her. I guess this is why they talked about the barter system. You know what? No, we're not gonna trade with you. You were rude. We'll come back and get stuff later. Sweeper, she's got a lot of good stuff. How are we doing on weight? Limits 55 of 100. We'll sort out like what to sell and how much to sell and stuff. This place looks dangerous. Stay away from there. I like barrels. Is that a book? Sort by latest picked up. Some fanatic about. Oh, we unlock barrel recipes. Okay. Oh, we can loot these. Yes. It's not a crime. Okay. Plate, bowl, bucket. This is stealing. Is there someone in there? Oh my god. What's wrong with you?
Leave me. Go.
This is the wet death?
Get away. Get back. At least wait till I've croaked my last if you want to study me.
Okay. I will wait and I will come back to steal your things. Okay, there's something there. There's a beach. Dog. Okay, so this is the next spot we got in here. A quick save.
So, this is Fort Joy.
Ain't fit for beasts. A delivery.
What a
Surely you'll
crumbling
have one.
Hold up. Am I infected?
Scrap.
Damage and max vitality is decreased currently. Cursed by. first. Oh wow. I actually got disease by talking to that chick, even though I'm undead. That's crazy. Well, I guess I need to wait before I go talk to anybody else. We're off. There we go. Full barrel. Gamerio. Where's Sibyl at? Is she like, she's in the camp or in this place, right? Where do I find her at?
When another divine arises, will Source change back?
Sibyl should be here, and Lowe's is here somewhere. Like, I don't want to interact with too many people before I have them with me, because in case they have dialogue. Oh, there's Lowe's. She's over here. Here, go back the way we came. Sibyl's at the beach. Like, the beach I was at earlier, or like a different beach, because I didn't see her. Oh, God, she was right here at the door. I could have talked to her then.
Hey, I know you.
You sure do.
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube. And you were you. Glad to see you made it.
I mean, according to you, I was your husband at the time.
Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
Not sure. We fell in the water.
Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean.
No, but I'm a strong swimmer.
Yeah, same.
She's agreeing with everything.
It's just, I thought maybe, you know, when you were down deep in the water, you didn't hear a...
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Man, she sounds like an outfit. Let's call her name out gently.
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Why are you acting so funny?
Oh, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit hospitable.
Waggle a rakish eyebrow and ask if she's implying you should make yourself at home.
Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Say you may understand her better than she thinks.
She gives you a searching look.
You seem pretty well adjusted.
Looks can be deceiving.
Ain't that just the truth? So, how are you enjoying the joy?
It would be all the more enjoyable if we had someone to get the lay of the land with.
Yeah? I was just thinking the same sort of thing.
Yeah?
So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
Sounds good.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove.
Okay.
Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal. Whatever your little black heart desires.
So
What'll it be?
So any of these companions can be respect. Okay, we're gonna do Marshall.
Bashing skulls, juggling them, all in a day's work. Let's get specific, though.
Change my mind.
I know the feeling. Don't know if you could tell, but mysticism's kinda my speciality. Let's get into the nitty-gritty while we're at it. What sort of magic are you interested in?
None of these, honestly.
I know the feeling.
Let's try
I'm not afraid of
finesse.
getting my hands greasy, if that's what you mean. What are you interested in exactly?
Oh, here we go. Metamorph. Someone who can transform themselves to best suit combat. Because it sounds like she's got a split personality already, so it's fitting.
Sounds fine. So we're good to go? Yeah?
Yep.
Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
One more thing you should know, we're not all alive.
Well, duh. I'm sure that disguise will fool most people, but I'm a very sensitive and discerning soul.
Okay.
Most fleshy folks aren't really alive anyway. Don't sweat it. Or whatever it is you do. Now, let's go.
Alright, sweet. So we have fourth party member. Let's see what she has starting. She has thrifty, opportunist, ingenious, bartering, persuasion. So she has persuasion. Maybe I should be leading her into conversations instead of Fane. Yeah, I think I will actually. And she has a wooden pitchfork. It's a two-hander. We have a one-hander that does the same damage. Rose Club. Let's give her that. And since it's a one-hander, she can use a shield with it. Wait, can we use a sword and a shield? No. Okay, yeah, take the shield. Okay, I'm good with this for now. Now, you said Sibyl's at one of the beaches, right? Like, where? Cavern entrance. She has to be like down here somewhere. I want to recruit everyone before we start chatting with everyone. Let me find a way to her. There's a beach over there. Oh, we should leave with Lowe's because she's.
You there? You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
No, I'm with a group.
It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
Go on, I'm alone.
In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
And what do you need?
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out.
Okay.
I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
Yeah, I want in. Oh, wait. No, I have companions to think about.
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you, all your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
Oh well. I don't want to ditch them, I just recruited them.
Will Source change back? What if there are no sorcerers left? Yet so quickly, we find Source so dangerous.
Let's make our way over to the beach, find Sibyl.
Ha! I found you, didn't I? Red, they said. Red, then dead.
What? So you've had quite enough of these shenanigans. Who are they? Out with it.
Them that pay the bills, of course. I'll be a rich man when you're 6 feet under. Time's up, Your Highness. Let's dance. It's stabbing time.
Throw dirt. Throw dust, rather. You almost killed him. You weren't kidding. Did 28 damage. What level is he? Level 3? Here. Dragon's Blaze. That's just easy damage. Does this remove burning? Does not. Let's dip our weapon in the fire. There's some distance between us. And honestly, I don't mind if he dies, but just end turn there. My turn. I'm in the fire. I need to get out of that. Oh wait, no, this is Ephon. My bad. Dip my arrow. I have 2 action points. Use poison. Why can't I target him? Why does it have such a short range? Oh, he's blinded. That's seriously inconvenient. Here, move the blind. Oh, that was stupid. I should have used that on her, because now he can't attack. It's fine. Using courage. Did that just heal me? Does it heal too? Hey, go back to her a sec. Where is she? No, wasn't her that did it. He did it. No, I guess because of the Constitution increase, you get health. Alright, back to Fane. Now, we need to slow him down, but we also need to do damage. I'm blind. Okay.
I'm ready.
Get that out there. Get us a fire summon out there. And blind's a real issue here. Real issue here. Let's move a little further away so we're not within AoE range. Alright, my little buddy, he's not blind. He's gonna fuck you up. Get in range for melee. Not enough action. Alright, now for her. She's blinded, so she's short range. He has 36 physical armor. Everything I've done so far has been magic. Is she burning? No, she's not. Kind of feels like a waste if I don't like use her abilities though. Let's delay her turn. Right, we can do that. Oh, she's the last one in the turn queue already. Cost 3 action points to attack him. There's really nothing I can do. So we can move over here. Okay, that hit, even though it didn't have the animation. It's fine. E-Fun. Okay, so we cycled back. So somehow we skipped this other guy's turn. I don't know what we did to do that. That's fine with me. Just attack. Elemental arrow is good. Opportunity attack. It's gonna go kill the Red Prince.
I need aid.
He's kicking our ass over here. I have a res scroll somewhere. Is it in here? Yeah. We'll res him. Over there.
I'm ready.
Summon a totem. In the fire? In the fire. Because we can. We have 1 AP point left. We'll just wait. Yeah, get them free shots. Now, I don't think this hurts friendlies. This bullhorn is really good, positioning wise. Now we can use full rush. Yeah, it only hurts enemies. Good. I was wondering about that. We can do. He's almost out of physical armor. Let's try Chicken Claw. Blocked by physical. I figured I'd be able to get around that, but I guess not. Oh, we totally got him. Because we don't have a heal skill here. You just chill over there.
Healer.
Flee if you wish. No, we're good. We're good. We're gonna kill this guy before he gets another turn. I'm very confident we can do that.
Damn nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
Right. Everybody in the water, put out the fires. Heal with the bedroll thing.
Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? I do find it ever so invigorating to cut a cutthroat's throat.
You're awfully relaxed for someone who was just the target of an assassin.
Oh, one gets used to this kind of thing so quickly. This is hardly the first time someone's filled some poor fool's purse and bid him kill the prince. I'll tell you what, though. Whomever wants me out of the picture will have to do a lot better if they seek to get the better of me.
Actually, he did kill you, dude. We just rezzed you.
All those bumblers they've sent so far mark a mere insult to my swordsmanship.
Okay, loot the body. Life essence, big potion. We didn't get a weapon from him. Tattered page. You have served me well in the past, you will do so again. Use the scroll included with this letter and cast it in a public square in Arx. You will be arrested for source and use and shipped to Fort Joy. Once on the island, you will search for a red-skinned lizard. You will kill him. You will cut the body to pieces. You will ensure no magic in the world can restore him back to life. Well, he failed that. You have your orders. Your weight in gold awaits you. Good luck, good hunting. Okay. Oh, there's Beast.
You say he likes it thick and long.
His lines.
Combs it out all dilly-eye day.
Your eye.
You say he likes it big and strong. He combs it out all dilly-eye day. He twists and rubs and tweaks the nubs. He strokes and pokes like all the blows.
This stuff's worth money. We're not going to keep the Red Prince with us.
All day long.
I would not have minded if he had died a while ago, honestly. I just didn't want to let the assassin win. Let's get Lowe's, or not even Lowe's. We'll just get Fane to talk to him.
Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank free, to no avail.
Ah!
Hail, you recognize this fellow from the ship. Tell him you're glad to see he made it from the wreck.
Eh? Oh, that. That won't be my first or last roll on a lost boat. Reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help, though. Bravery on the high seas is rewarded tenfold in the hall, you know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got business to attend to.
The dwarf spits into each of his calloused palms and rubs them together, before placing them both back on the plank and pulling.
Bleeding nail must be charmed or something.
Do you need a hand?
Go on then, give it a go.
You grab the plank and pull. The rusted nail pops loose, and the plank promptly crumbles to pieces in your hand.
Oh, look at that. Nice of you to finish the job after I loosened her up.
He winks and flips a gold coin toward you. It makes a long, high arc, glinting in the sun, and lands squarely in your hand.
For your trouble. I suppose it were a fool's errand thinking I could make something out of this heap, but I couldn't help myself from trying.
He sucks a finger and holds it up to the wind, testing the breeze.
Winds like these, she would have capsized before she reached the break. Well, on to plan B.
What's plan B?
He gives you a wry look, as though deciding whether to trust you.
Aye, was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. I've got business north of here, in a town called Driftwood. Far be it from me to miss an appointment.
Hate to break it to you, but people don't just leave Fort Joy. But if you're getting out, I want in.
Why don't we make a deal then? You help me get out of this place, and I'll do the same for you.
Deal.
That's the spirit.
He lifts an invisible cap and bows with the grace of a courtier.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast.
And how did you get that name?
Well, that's quite the story now. Let's save it for a better day. Say when we finally make it off this damn island. Suffice to say, I'd at least be Captain Beast in better times. I'm out of a ship at the moment, though. Even a salty old dog like me's got to sweat on dry land now and then. Anyhow, we're a team now, so the me is not half as important as the us. Let's get down to brass tacks. Fighting, I mean. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin, and I picked up a few tricks along the way. Truth be told, I've grown fond of crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be?
How about a caster?
You've been around as long as I have, you pick up a thing or two. What'd you have in mind?
Let's go wizard. Or, well, you know, we could use another shield. No, do wizard.
Then it's settled. Capital! Aye. But it seems you've no room for old Beast in your clan now. You come find me when a spot opens up, and take it from me. You'll want to find a place for me at your side.
I like his accent and everything. Let's see.
Soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team.
Oh man, there's a lot of dialogue. What do you think we should do next?
Well, I've got a contract to complete. After that, getting the hell out of Fort Misery seems the best option. I figure we track down my inside man, and then we take it from there.
Ifan nods and surveys the horizon before striding on.
He likes it big and strong.
Okay. Well, I'm glad Beast is happy. Let's see if we can find Sebille. There's Margot. Mao. There's the bill.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll, or so she said. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
Indeed. Let's approach and ask her why she's so enamored with the lizard.
No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into one of your neck's vertebrae.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are, or this time I'll let my needle do the licking.
Tell her true. You're an ancient undead looking for his long-lost people.
I see. It does so satisfy to have a purpose in life.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her, the needle still all too deeply embedded in bone. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the gloom of the ship. A flaw in her diamond features. A curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
Where'd you get the scar?
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here, to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him.
Point out that you are not the lizard.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Needle feed? How about instead you join me?
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
Say you're planning your escape and you'll need people with talents like hers.
Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
Remind her you saved her from a certain death back on the ship.
Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned.
But of course.
I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
So she must have noticed the bone was being pushed by a needle, not flesh.
Yes, the needle did find you rather tough to chew. Then again, I already knew I'd have to push hard, knowing what you really are. This may strike you as, rather eccentric, but the thought of traveling with one such as yourself quite enthuses me.
Oh yeah?
She tilts her head ever so slightly and looks at you almost mockingly. You can't help but contemplate with both dread and delight the absolute darkness at the heart of her cat's eyes.
Yes, this will be jolly good fun. Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours.
Let's do magic.
But of course, I can play the strings of magic like a harpist her instrument. Is there any specific tune that takes your preference?
I'm gonna put you as a necromancer pyro. So start as a wizard.
Suits me fine. Lead on. Or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me. But wait, you seem to have quite a few followers already. We'll be far too conspicuous traveling in a caravan like that. Return to me once you've culled a couple.
Alright, you heard that. Ready.
Horrible surrounding for an agreeable conversation, but go ahead.
Bye-bye.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
Yes.
Your loss.
Bye-bye. Alright,
What took
Siebel.
you so long? I'm ready to take up arms if you are.
I'd love to.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side. For the moment.
Alright. Now we got our squad together. We want to go to somewhere. Let's see. Where is it here? Yeah, here. I thought it was here. No, it's here. Oh, we got XP for coming down. So what we're after here is this mirror. So because of the gift back thing, we can respec. So now that we have the whole team, I want to respec everyone because their talents are kind of preset, like when you pick things out for them when they pick their class. So this is a chance to change their appearance, change their class, and all of that. And so I'm going to spend a little time and I'm going to sort them out. And when we come back tomorrow night, we will pick up from here with everyone kitted out, at least gear-wise. From the mirror, I won't go do anything else. And we'll continue our story. See you then.